Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I am back with a new channeling as well as a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with today's channeling and the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms, and may all your dreams, desires, and wishes come to full fruition for all of you for your highest good. Thank you so much once again for everything. So let's begin with today's messages and today's reading now. First of all, I'd like to present you with the channeling. The channeling simply says that haste is the devil's work. We can clearly understand that when you do not see results for a very long period of time, you become impatient and you just want to see results. And for that reason, at times you may feel like you should just give up, or you may want to give up on anything and everything that you were working upon and choose a different direction. This is happening because of the devil's work. There is a possibility that some of you are being affected by a dark energy, or someone has done something on you, especially a karmic in your situation who might have sent something towards you or may have done something in order to, you know, confuse you and distract you from your spiritual path. There are several different reasons why you're feeling so impatient, confused, anxious, nervous, and you just want to rush into an uncharted territory, or you just want to start new beginning. Right now you may be wanting to get things done in a minute or a second without thinking about the possible outcomes or situations that may arise. So this is where universe is presenting you with the channeling and the guidance you need. No matter how difficult the situation looks, you need to calm yourselves down. Yes, definitely it is a difficult situation because a lot has been lost, a lot of time has passed by without you having to see any sort of result or outcome you desired. So yes, it's understandable why you may be feeling like that, but you should understand that these are the most crucial and sensitive times when you get attacked the most. The negative energy is going to use your impatience against you and is going to push you into situations, circumstances, and pitfalls that you may already be seeing ahead of you. So be very, very careful. You may be comparing yourself with others and the life they are living. So, to let you know, you were not born to live a life like theirs to begin with, at the first place. So, the material world may start to take your focus or attention way too much than it's supposed to be, but this is where you are getting challenged, and this is what you need to learn. I'm trying to explain it to you in as little words as possible. So pay attention. Yes, it is a difficult situation or circumstance for you as to what you're going through right now. Nobody is saying that it's easier for you, or it's just easy, or it happens with everyone. Yes, there are a lot of people who are in the same boat as you are, but the thing is that you are getting challenged, tested, as well as attacked. So that's why I'm saying to you, be patient and don't make any decision in a haste. You may be wanting to give up on this connection, or you may just wanting to change a direction. You can change direction if it involves another creative pursuit or anything where you are using or are going to use your spiritual abilities, gifts, talent, and your spiritual element, but make sure that you are not making any kind of important life decisions in a haste. And just because you're anxious, nervous, depressed, stressed, and because there are people who are judging you for your life choices, or because your friends or anyone else in your acquaintance is moving forward with their own life, and here you do not see anything happening, but you're losing years, months, days, and your valuable, precious time, or may even be youth. So, this is something I'm highlighting for all of you. This is very significant and definitely something of importance for you to pay attention to. So, please pay attention to these things and just know that the divine path is not always easy. It's filled with trials, tribulations, challenges, and obstacles, and this is one of them. I'm letting you all know what it is, how it is, completely raw. Okay, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. Okay, so this was the channeling. Pay attention to your thoughts, your visions, and the time you usually get nervous, stressed, or start to worry out of the blue. This is a sign that something is happening with your mind, or someone is trying to mess with your mind or the way you think. So, this is where you need to pay attention and put your protection up. Okay, so that was the channeling. Now we'll begin with the reading. So, there are two situations I'm picking up with this reading. In one situation, you had a falling out with your person, with your counterpart, and you had a very bitter or ugly ending with them, where there were harsh words being said towards each other, or you might have said something to your counterpart. You might have spoken your truth and you decided to walk away, but it was a very drastic ending, abrupt ending that happened in between both of you, which did not end on or happened on a good note. And that's why this connection ended in the past, and right now both of you are not in contact, are in separation, and definitely not communicating or seeing each other at all. This happened because you found out that possibly and probably your counterpart was interacting or engaging or dealing with someone else, and you did not like that. In other case, it was their friends, family members, or workmates who were trying to interfere or interrupt this connection of yours by their silly opinions, gossip, or snide comments. That is why this connection ended, because you did not like how they were treating you. They did not like how they were interfering in your connection, and you did not definitely like how they were trying to manipulate your counterpart into choosing someone else over you. Maybe this was the reason why this connection ended and you had to walk away. It was difficult for you, but you kept your head held high and you walked out of the situation, and you chose yourself. You chose your career, you chose your own peace, and that is what you're getting rewarded for at this point of time. The reading hasn't ended yet. I'm still talking. So listen to me very carefully. In another situation, or the other case I'm picking up here, is that your counterpart had a very terrible, drastic, bitter falling out with someone they chose over you. This person entered in your counterpart's life, maybe as a friend or as a workmate, but then suddenly things became a little more intimate with them. I'm not talking about sexual intimacy here. I'm just saying that They just got closer with each other, and that's why you may had to walk away from this connection and just leave them with whomever they chose to be with. But then what happened? It's because this person was toxic for your counterpart, and above all, your counterpart is equally toxic for her or towards her. They are having a falling out at this point of time. Okay, something happened drastically, abruptly, out of the blue, unexpectedly in between both of them, which has caused a very major ending or may have caused a complete permanent breakup in between them. There is a possibility that this woman knows about you, and she knows that you hold a very dear or special place in your counterpart's heart. Maybe your counterpart started to act differently with her, and she may have, you know, grasped this energy where a woman just knows that her man is not into her anymore or is not interested in her anymore, and that is why they had a falling out. And this woman may have blamed your counterpart for cheating onto her or betraying her or breaking her trust or heart for you. So this is where your counterpart is having a very tough time or difficult moment with this person, but this is something which was meant to happen. It was supposed to happen. This is like a divine call on this connection, a divine judgment, that this is where it ends and this is where you part ways, because this is not meant to be. You walked away and you had a falling out in the past, and just like that, they are having a falling out or breakup right now. They are parting ways or might have already done that. You getting my point? So this is what is happening, may have already happened, or is about to happen in the very near future for a lot of you out there. It's because your counterpart was just not able to align themselves with this woman, or they were just not seeing any future with this person. And it's because you are not or never left their mind or their heart. There is a possibility that even though they try really, really hard to make it work with this other woman or man, maybe it just was not working out for them. They were not there emotionally, mentally, psychologically. They could have stayed in that connection physically with this person just to show off to other people that we're together, but they were not there emotionally, mentally, to some extent psychologically as well, because you never left your counterpart's mind and thoughts. You were always there. They kept on stalking you, and they are at the moment stalking you like crazy. All of them. Not just your counterpart, but this person they had this falling out with, their ex. This woman or man is also stalking you, and their friends, family members, whoever it was, who are to be blamed for this separation that happened in between both of you in the past, but are also to be blamed for this separation that is happening or breakup that is happening right now in between both of these individuals, toxic individuals. This was a karmic connection that was destined to end, meant to collapse and dismantle. Your counterpart just had to learn some lessons, and I feel like they have learned their lessons. Yes, they are very, very confused about their next move and what they should be doing next, but that doesn't mean they do not have clarity about you or this connection, the connection they share with you. They have received complete full clarity about what it was that was going on in their life, and who's the one that rules over their heart and over their mind completely, and over their soul as well, because somewhere they can feel this pull towards you that they have never felt towards or with anyone else. They are keeping you very, very close to their heart, or they always kept you very close to their heart. Or if this is not something that was the case in the past. This is the case right now. They don't want to lose you because this fear is haunting them at night, maybe in the daytime, or just all the time, where they are feeling like they're going crazy or they are going to go crazy if they lose you to someone else. And that's why they just want to reach out, they just want to reconnect back with you. They just want to contact you, connect with you, text you, call you, message you, whatever it is that's going to take on them to get you back in their life. They are willing to do so, but they are very, very anxious and confused at this point of time, because somewhere they feel like they kept you waiting for a very long period of time, and while waiting they were enjoying their life with someone else. Definitely they cheated on you or lied to you or betrayed you or broke your trust, and it's not very easy for a man to gather up their courage to face someone they did so dirty to. It's not that easy for a man to do that. The ego is very big with men like this. The ego is very, very big with men such as these. That's what I'm trying to say. While I mean, while all of this, I'm not seeing their ego being a problem. At this point of time, the shame, the guilt, the regret, the remorse, and this maybe karma that which they are going through right now, or this obsessive thinking that they are doing, this obsessive stalking that they are doing, is making them confused to an extent where they're not able to move or make a move. They want to reach out, they want to reconnect back with you, they want to pop up with an offer in front of you or knock at your door. But the thing is that they don't know how to do that, because they are seeing you in your power. You are not bothered about anything that which is going on with them. You're living your life, at least you're showing that up on social media, so they are picking up on that. Whatever work you're doing is, destroying them, destroying these people, destroying whatever it was that they were doing. And I'm talking about the spiritual work that you either have done on yourself or are doing to help raise the frequency of humanity or people in general. You could have started a spiritual business, profession, occupation, or something like that. You could be a Reiki master or practitioner. You could have started to learn about therapy. You may just be putting yourself out there to help people voluntarily. Whatever it is that you're doing which involves your spirituality is breaking barriers. Okay, it's breaking barriers and it's bringing changes even you can't yet see or imagine. That's how strong you are and the effects of the work you are doing. You can't see that because you're focused on yourself. You are getting rewards, recognition, fame, fortune. People are in awe of you, people are adoring you, people are respecting you for the work you're doing and just for being who you are. That's what you're attracting, and that's what you are living with right now, or that's what your energy is at this point of time, even if you do not know this or understand this. But this is what other people are perceiving of you, if that makes sense. But this could be your own energy where you're just feeling, you know proud of the work you're doing. You're just regaining your confidence back, your self-esteem is leveling up, self-respect is getting built up more strongly than before, and you're just healing, you're just moving away, walking away from the past, and you're letting things go. And this is something which is putting you in limelight and is actually somewhere pulling people to look at you and learn from your example. So this is what's happening here. It's because they are having a falling out there. They are trying to look at you, what it is that you're doing, and if they can just find a clue or a hint that something is happening with you, or you just know what's happening with them, things like that, because they know you are very intuitive and you are into spirituality and things like that. You could even be a tarot reader or a psychic or something like that. If they know about that, they're trying to figure out if, one second, I'm sorry, I saw number 2002 right when I said that. So what I was saying, yes, they're stalking you and they're trying to figure out what it is that you do or are doing that is affecting them. Some of them could even be thinking that you practice black magic. Some of them, not all, but overall, I just see that they are looking at you as someone who's successful, who's proud of herself or himself, or who's just not bothered about the world in general, or who's just living his or her own life on his or her own terms, and are being praised, appreciated, and loved, and respected, and adored for that same exact reason. This is what I can see happening here. And this is what is pulling your counterpart towards you, like, I forgot the saying, like a moth to a flame. Correct me if I'm wrong with that. I just don't remember exactly how it's said. Yes, it's definitely what I said. So that's what's happening here. Okay? They are making plans. I mean, your counterpart is making plans, trying to strategize and collect all the facts and figures. They're trying to collect all the facts and figures before they make a move. And for that reason, they are stalking you. And it's not just them. It doesn't matter if your counterpart is acting like they don't care about you and they don't want you in their life, but they are stalking you because they are having a falling out on the other place, and that's because the grass wasn't greener at all on the other side of the fence. The grass was always greener on this side of the fence. That's what they are seeing from that side of the fence. All of them. Because you have this land on your name now, where the grass is more greener and more plush, whatever it is. Okay? You are attracting the fruits of your labor, and they are paying the price for the unwise and ridiculous choices and decisions they've made. So this is what's happening on that side. And I just see that this connection is blooming once again. Both of you are awakening, coming into balance, and reconnecting back with each other, because I feel like, maybe differently, but both of you are leveling up in your respective lives. Maybe differently, maybe there is no similarity in the way you are growing, evolving, or advancing, but both of you are. And if not, it's because you are doing that. They are following up, they are following your lead, and they are getting awakened. And this is how things are changing in your favor and in the favor of this connection, as per its divine call and divine will. So if you are not in contact, if you are in separation, that's also divine will, and it's going according to the divine plan. At the same time, they are having a falling out and are separating or breaking up, maybe filing a divorce with each other if they were married. That's also happening as per or as a part of the divine plan, in divine right timing, according to the divine right order. You get my point? So this is what's happening here. You could be wanting them to make some sort of move towards you, so that you know that, okay, things are happening and you can still wait or hold on. And it's because you haven't seen any kind of result or witnessed any sort of positive outcome just yet. You might be losing hope, sleep, health, or whatever it is that is bothering you. You might have started to pick up this stressful energy or this indecisive energy, where you are feeling stuck in your life, where you are not able to move forward. And this is why all of this is happening with you, and that's why you are becoming impatient. Just know it's devil's work. Okay, so to end this reading, I'm just going to tell you a few other things that are going to happen in the very near future or in the distant future. You worked very, very hard for this connection, and it is blooming, rising back from its ashes like a phoenix, and you will get your justice. in this connection. It's going to get hard, maybe, or it already is, but you are already at the end and you're very close to the finish line. So, if you can still continue to move along with this journey or on your path, go ahead. If you would like to take rest, do so. But I can't tell you if you'll ever be able to give up on this connection if it is a real twin flame or a soulmate connection, because that doesn't happen naturally or organically. It just doesn't happen at all. One way or the other, universe is going to bring you back on this path, even if you decide to quit or change your direction or choose something or someone else. If that's what's written in your destiny, that's what's going to happen. I'm just letting you know what I'm seeing right here, right now. The commitment, the marriage, the engagement, the proposal of marriage, whatever it is that you wanted out of this connection or from your counterpart, is going to get delivered to you and is going to get given to you. And you're already very, very close to that. They're going to return back with an offer. They are going to reunite with you. They are going to come back with an offer of a new beginning. And I see that all of the people who stood against you, harassed you in this connection for no reason at all, and it was just because they were part of your counterpart's life, so they were just acting arrogant and proud for that reason, because they were part of um, man's life and you were a woman or a girl. They're going to pay the price for that and they'll be very ashamed of themselves. A lot of that has already started to happen with them, where universe is already making them pay the price and making them feel ashamed for acting and behaving in such a mean and silly and cheap way with someone like you. They will learn all of that. They will realize all of that. And it's not just one person. There were 10 different people possibly who were doing this towards you. They all are going to be ashamed of how they acted and behaved and how cruel, mean, selfish and cunning they were acting with you. They're going to pay the price for each and everything they've done, said, or perceived of you, which was very, very negative or toxic or evil. Depends on your personal situations. Okay, some of them are struggling right now because they do not have a home, a house, a place to live, or a job. They may not be secured in their career, or it's just not stable right now, and this is what's blocking this connection or blocking their move. Not this connection at this point of time, but this is all going to resolve itself for you. They will find a job, they'll find something that's just going to bring in some financial success or prosperity or abundance in their life, and then they'll be able to make that move towards you. And if not, there is a possibility that you could start something as a couple or as a pair after reuniting or getting back with each other. So that's also a possibility. It's like a 50-50 thing. Some of you may start your own business or a venture or an enterprise. Some of you may start to apply for new jobs, or you may change careers, things like that. It's just that a change is happening or is going to happen, where either you'll move out of the current state, city or town you're living in, or they'll have to, or you are just going to buy your own house, or you may just get something on rent to live together. Depends on each and every one of you. Can't say specifically what's going to happen. So yes, right now there is a lot of conflict, drama, arguments and nasty things going on, maybe on the other side of the fence on their end, but the thing is that the ultimate outcome is going to be very, very positive for both of you. So if you can hang in there, up to you. All I'm saying is, if you are in this state where you are confused and indecisive, make sure that you're not jumping onto anything out of haste. That's what I'm just going to say. Yes, again, I'll repeat, not easy, Definitely not easy because you're alone and there are 10,000 things that are roaming in your mind. Just know that you're capable of handling the situation and you'll come out of it. Take it one day at a time and make sure that you're working on balancing or rebalancing your energy, because something might definitely be up in the air to mess with your mind or the way you think. So that's all. Worry not. In the end, you will get what it is that you want and deserve rightfully. Go about your own life. Be in that energy I explained about in this reading, which is resonating with you. Or if not resonating, make it resonate with you by working on yourself. You get my point? When the right time comes, you will get that opportunity. Definitely it's not going to happen in the very, very near future, because if they are having a falling out right now, it doesn't mean that they're just going to come back around the other night or the other day. If that's what's happening, I suggest you to not entertain them. Do you get my point? Because that's just a rebound or something like that. Take your time, allow them to heal, allow yourself to heal, and make sure that you see real efforts being made from their side towards you, and make sure that you know all the facts and figures before you make a final decision about this connection or anything else in general related with this. So right now it's both a yes and no. Yes, for the fact that yes, they've received the clarity, yes, they'll return, yes, they'll make a move, yes, they'll make things right. No, for the fact that there is this possibility that it might take a little bit more time, or it's just not the right time just yet, or it's just that they have not fully let go of that third party. Yes, they are having a falling out, but there could be different things that still need to get resolved in between both of them, and you might not want to become the part of this mess right now. So for that reason, it's different for each and every one of you. So that's why I'm trying to explain it's a yes as well as a no. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Yes for good things and no for bad things. So anything that which doesn't resonate with you, it's a no for you. Anything that you want and wish for, it's a yes. Get my point? You will have a new beginning. You will have love in your life. For a lot of you, this person is going to return back in your life. For others, you are just going to attract a new person. You are just going to attract a new, good, suitable match, life partner, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend for you. Okay? I'm seeing number 300 right now. I don't know how it's going to resonate with each and every one of you. Depends. Do your own research. If they reach out to you, you can communicate, but just make sure that you are being real with them and authentic, and you're communicating clearly and expressing your truth. Do not settle for breadcrumbs or anything like that. If you want to communicate, you can. Just make sure that you're setting some standards and boundaries, and you're not going to let them overstep across those boundaries. Just make sure that. Okay, so definitely it's all working out for you, and worry not if things are not as how you'd like them to be. They will fall into place in divine right timing, as everything is going according to the divine plan in divine timing. So that's all for now. I'll be back again with a new reading, new channeling, or whatever it is that you do, that universe would like to present you all with. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Do let me know in the comment section below how you felt after listening to this reading and the channeling I presented you all with. Do hit the like button, do subscribe for more such content, and feel free to follow the link given in the description box below for any amount of contribution or donation you'd like to make. Okay, so now I'll take leave. See you later. Bye bye.